Chicago offense set to get started.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. Drives 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
And he is going to be stalled behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the option, here's Montgomery. Great move by Montgomery. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards that time. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And this is Shepard on the catch. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The numbers for Shepard in last week's game: 4 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Breida, they'll go up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones is hauled in by Shepard. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the 1st down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. The Giants 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all lay in that victory.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On 3rd down, a run from Breida.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Jones. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Running out of the gun here, Breida. He's not getting. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Jones throwing on 4th. That's it, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants' decision for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by the touchdown from Kenny Galladay. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in at the line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score. And they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this. But if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch. And it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch the field on a scoring drive, the double-digit snaps. You need to score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Going for the deep ball. And this one is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Fields over the middle. He finds Pettis complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now the ball, the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. In the secondary now, it's here on 3rd. Now it's Field. That's complete right side to Kmet. Touchdown Bears! Cole Kmet, his first of the year. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Santos with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Giants now going to take over late in this 1st half. And we'll see how this is played. Offense, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Fields on 1st down. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard. Now the Bears go back into their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. Fields on target to Mooney. 1st down, Chicago. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Fields now to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse the trend on second and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They'd really like to make off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Out of the gun, Fields. Steps, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll get you. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone back here. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing, Jones. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
They're going to try and throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. And he is going to have the Giant out as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Operating from the gun. Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's Shepard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Back to throw again. That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That drive, because that might be one to remember, well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes, because it was jab, 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 and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Gano the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. That time a 6-play drive, and it's capped off by the touchdown for Kenny Galladay. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. To do it pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 2nd and 11 now. Fields completes to Mooney on the slant.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch. But no, that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Fields on 3rd down. This one swung out to Montgomery. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago! Montgomery. He scored around and through the air. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the final act was the David Montgomery touchdown reception. This one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Their agent acquisition by the Giants, Kenny Golladay, leading this offense back out. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we do on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far.
Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
2nd and long. Jones. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Well, you don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Oh, look at the juke.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And they nearly get this all the way to mark him down at the 49. They're going to hurry back now. They'll look to throw again. And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones throwing deep for Golladay. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-men at 45 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now. Back Jones. And down just outside right around the 6-yard line. Jaquan Brisker in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Jones now going to throw on 3rd and goal. A gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. They run for it with Breida, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Score difference, separation.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to check out and sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
From the 17, Fields. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. This will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 135 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And a guy that can change the game showed some of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Fields. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
4th down, Fields has to have this one. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to